So now we'll see relational operators in C. So we have completed this arithmetic and logical operators, right? So this is what relational operators now we can see. Yeah, myself Shravan Kumar Mantri, technical trainer. You want more interesting stuff? So please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button below. Anyway, there is no much logic in this. It's something like same logic will be applied like we'll see in mathematical concepts, like what is greater than, what is less than. It's simply like greater than followed by equals to. You have to put here less than or equals to, and this is something different. So this double equals to, like if I say double equals to means if I say A double equals to B, the meaning is whether these two values are same, then it returns true, which is equals to 1. So if both the values are not same, then it returns 0, which means that false. Okay, let us suppose if I give A value as 8, B also 8, then it returns 1. A value is 8 and B value is something like 5. Okay, then it returns 0. So that is what double equals to. Remember this point. If I write A single equals to B means your B value will be assigned to A. Okay, which is nothing but, let us suppose if B value is something like 8, so 8 will be assigned to A. Okay, so something like here it is assignment operator. Anyway, I'll explain this one. It's something like, let us suppose B equals 10, A equals to 5. So now if I write A equals to B, the meaning here is your value 10 will be assigned to A. That means your A value will be replaced with 10. So anyway, B is as it is. So this is what happens if you go for single equals to, and this is double equals to, which is a comparison or relational operator. So completely reverse, this is not equals to. Like if they are not equal, then it returns 1. Otherwise it returns true. Okay, and greater than, if the first one is greater than second one, like this, and this one A less than B. Okay, we know like this, A, the first one is less than second one. Okay, and this is whether not only checking greater than, it checks the equality also. So I want to show you some simple programs. Okay, I'll take 3 examples, different programming examples, and I'll show you how this can be written in C language. Yeah, the first example you can see, which is very simple one. I've taken A value 7, B is equals to 5. So now if A is greater than B, simple checking like whether your A value is greater than B. If it is true, that means the value will be 1, right? The value here it is 1. If it is non-zero, definitely it returns true, right? So 7 is greater than 5, yes, true. So that's why it returns that %ALD means A is 7 is larger, and else if that is not, B is greater than A. So like this we can keep, and we'll try. Anyway, we know this output as 7, right? Yeah, so here 7 is larger, right? Now the thing is, okay, anyway, I want to do some like here we can see if I write something here also 7, and I think now the answer will be both are same, right? So 7 is not greater than 7. Okay, 7 is not, I mean the second value B is not greater than A, so then definitely it takes both are same. Okay, now my question is what if I write like this, if of A. Okay, so if of A, the first thing what you need to check it out, if I write if of A, will it give any error? Definitely no, not error. So what if of A means, what is A value 7, which is always, which is non-zero. Non-zero means always true, right? So that's why if of 7 means if of non-zero true means this will be executed simply. Okay, so you can see the output. The output will be something, this printf statement you can observe. Yeah, 7 is larger. So let me take if it is 0, A value is 0. Okay, then I think it has to come here, else if, right? So else if, I'll write simply. Okay, anyway, I'll remove this one simply. So now I'll write like this, very simple statement. Okay, if of A means 0 means, so this is false, that means directly it comes to the else part, right? So the output will be something like both are same, right? So both are same. So this is all we need to remember. It's not at all an error if you write like this. Okay, this is a one basic example you can take, and somewhat one more example. It is based on some priority. So what can be the output of this one if you consider A value is 500, B value is 100. So here it is not A, right? It is not A. That means not a greater than or equals 400. I think your answer will change. So based on which you will take first, whether not or greater than or equals to. Okay, of course we know not is a logical operator, we learned, and not of a shall I take first, or a is greater than 400. So see, if a equals to 500, if I take first, 500 is greater than or equals 400, if I take, it is true. For the true, it is not, means false, means directly it won't change this one, right? So this is the one thing we can take. Anyway, even not a also, if we take, anyway it goes to the false part. Let me take here something like, yeah, I'll take here a equals to 50. 50 is greater than 400, false. Then not of false is true, then b value will become true if I take like this. But this is not correct. First thing you have to check it out. Not a, first priority will be given to not of a. So 50, not of 50, not of non-zero is 0, right? So this entire will become 0. Not of any non-zero will become 0. 0 is greater than or equals 400, false. So that's why this one statement will not be executed. Anyway, this one statement is inside the if condition, right? So b value will be 100 as it is, a value will be 50 as it is, right? So now you can see the answer anyways equals 200. So 100 and 200. So b value is unchanged. So like this we have to consider, right? Let us suppose if I take this as 0, a equals 0. So not of 0 is true, right? Let me take like this. So what is not of 50 is 0, right? So 0 is greater than or equals 0, yes, true. So that's why b value will become 300. You can see the output. Yeah, b value is changed as 300. So like this we need to observe how this can be taken. So which priority is first compared, like not and greater than, not will be taken first. Now the third one, of course very simple, you can observe here. So what is the answer for this one? I told you like a double equals to b. First you have to do this one. So what is a 7? What is b 5? Are they equal? No. So that's why this value will become 0. So c equals to 0. You can see. So now you can see. So c value is 0. Now let me take both the values are same. Now c value will become 1, right? You can see here the output. So that is what, if both the values are same, that means the comparison value will be 1. So that will be assigned to c. So like this we can consider. Now can you try this one? So what is the answer for this one? So a equals 10, b equals 2. This is the one operation expression is given. So you can see double and is there like this. So how you have to consider? Okay. So the first thing you have to observe here is inside the braces. So c double equals to c double equals to c. So I told you first the relational. So what is c value? Nothing is given but some garbage value. See, whatever the garbage here is taken, definitely the same will be taken here, right? So anyway I didn't assign anywhere. So some garbage equals to garbage, both will be same, that's why it returns 1. So now c value will become 1. So I'll write here c value will become 1. Now not of 1. Not of 1 means its entire will become 0, right? So this entire will become 0. So 0 double AND. I told you in the logical operators, like in logical AND, if first one is 0, the second part will not be executed. That's why this increment will not happen, right? So that's why b value is 2 as it is, a value is 10. Till now a is 10. Okay. So now 0 double AND something, which whatever it may be true or false, it will become 0, right? 0 double AND something. So this 0 will be assigned to a. So now a value will become 0, right? So now here one more statement, c plus c equals to, what is the meaning of plus equals to? If I say c plus equals to something a, means c equals to c plus a. Anyway I'll cover this one in assignment operators. Now you can observe here c plus c equals to means c equals to c plus this entire. So what is the value of this one? A. What is a value? 0. Now b minus minus, anyway it's a post decrement, right? So first what is b value? 2 will be taken, then afterwards b value will become 1. So first it has to be taken as 2, right? Posting decrement. So what is 0 plus 2? 2. So here 2. See, what is c value? 1. 1 plus 2, now c value will become 3. So these are the modifications will be happened, and now that is asking the order BCA. B is 1, C is 3, A is 0. So option C is a correct answer. So this is what the logics you have to remember, the priorities, how you have to do. Whenever you want to do like this problem to solve, you have to know logical operators, you have to know how to take the increment and decrement, and how to take the relational operators, and about post and pre, and also assignment operators. I think this problem consists of all these arithmetic operators, all these operators, right? So like this we have to do, and we'll see very important one, bitwise operators, in the next video lecture. Thank you.